All right, so we're looking over downtown Detroit on a beautiful summer day, and like so many summer days, it was just a great time to get out and about and, maybe do a little cooking outside so you don't heat up the house during this heat wave. And if you want to do it, you want to do it well, right? Well, we can help you sort of up your game when you fire up the grill. Turns out July is the perfect time to grill because it's National Grilling Month. And we're joined now with some tips on the right way to grill by Luciano Del Signore, who is the owner and chef of Casa Pernoi. Thank you so much for joining us today. Tell us a little bit about some of the most common mistakes people make when they're firing up the grill.
But I think some of the most common mistakes people make is they allow the meat to flame up too much. So you have to be careful with fire on a grill. It scorches the meat, it gives it a terrible taste. So as meat, especially when it's fatty, it hits into the coal or the pan of your grill, it creates this fire, and it's important that you keep removing the steaks around the grill or the chicken or whatever it is you're cooking out of that fire. I think that's the biggest mistake I see.
So how do you balance, trying to get a good sear on your food without having that char? I mean, that seems like a tough balance.
Well, it's the balance of the whole thing, and that's the beauty. You can still get the char. You need heat. That's very, very important. And then, once it starts to fire up, you just need hot. The best thing is coals. And if you can get kiln fired wood coals, they hold the best heat. They're going to work way better than natural gas. But if gas is your only choice, you can still preheat your grill. Always close the lid, put it on high, let it heat up for a good 40 minutes, and then lift up the lid and brush the grates. It'll burn everything off the grates. Brush the grates really well, and you'll be perfectly fine for grilling. All
right. Now, we just saw you there a moment ago seasoning your meat. What's the best way to season the meat so you get the best flavor and complement what you're cooking?
When it comes to cooking meats, dealing with salt is a cooking agent. So it's very important. There's two ways of doing it. You either salt the meat just prior to going on the grill, or you can salt it just after the meat comes off the grill. They're both good techniques. Some chefs prefer one over the other, but you don't want to salt your meat hours ahead of time. If you're going to put something on that's marinated, you can marinate with the olive oil, the garlic, cracked pepper, fresh herbs for as many hours as you like. But the salt, again, is a cooking agent, and it'll dry out your meat. So what you don't want to do is salt too far out and in advance. And with these, I'm making a dish that we have here at Casa Pernoi, and it's called arrosticini. Now, arrosticini comes from the hometown that my mom and dad were born and raised in Abruzzo, Italy. And what they are is they're lamb skewers. And we cook them on charcoal. And as you can see, my grill is called the canale, which is the gutter of a house. And the canale is the exact width of the meat on the stick. And all you do is rotate them around with a little sea salt. And then when they're done, they kind of look like this. And you eat them sideways so that you don't impale your throat with the skewers.
Right.
That's a beautiful little Abruzzese meat dish that we have on the grill going on this month.
Tell us a little more about Casa Pernoi. Tell us a little bit about the vibe there and the type of food you serve on your menu.
So we converted Pernoi to Casa Pernoi. And Casa Pernoi now is a very casual, high-energy, upbeat, scratch-made Italian restaurant. We built the restaurant around this breadbasket behind me. So I have my baker, Tanya Fallon, coming in every morning very early, and she's baking 5 types of bread, and it's the first thing that hits your table. This one is a semolina sesame seed. There's a currant fennel loaf. There's a walnut green olive, and this is a cracked pepper sea salt lavash. And then we also make a roasted garlic focaccia. And then the first section in the menu has all these beautiful appetizer antipasti dishes ranging between $5 and $11 that go perfectly with bread.
All right.
One of those dishes are these roasted peppers, and this is the complete product. And when you're making roasted peppers, this is a great thing to grill. You want to grill them until they're black, just like this. Then, as you can see, the skin peels right off simply.
And then you're left with all of the delicious meat inside.
Once you peel the skin off of those roasted peppers, the burnt skin, then you slice them up, shaved garlic, extra virgin olive oil, sea salt, and you wind
It
up
sounds-
with this beautiful dish of roasted peppers.
And it sounds absolutely fantastic. We should definitely go check it out. Casa Pernoi. Luciano Del Signore, thank you so much for spending time with us and giving us tips on how to be a better chef.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me. Good morning, everybody.
Thank you.